Hello, and welcome to our first broadcast for Florida Southwestern State College. My name is Ashley Dome, and I'm an admissions counselor at FSW. And today I also have Miss Laura Bale, and she's one of our amazing student ambassadors. And Laura, tell us about yourself.
Hey guys, my name's Laura. I'm actually a student here. I'm about to start my second year here at FSW. My major here is computer programming and analysis. I've lived on housing before, so any questions about that I can answer. And also, this is my second year as a student ambassador here, which basically what I do is I take prospective students around campus and I'll answer any questions that they have. And I'll also point out just kind of interesting and fun stuff that they would appreciate knowing.
Awesome. Thanks, Laura. So we're going to tell you some general information about Florida Southwestern State College today, the who, what, when, where, and why, and just some basic information. So to start off, we are located right near the White Sandy Beaches in Fort Myers, Florida. And we have a ton of things to offer you as students. We have affordable in-state tuition. We were established in 1962, so we've been around for over 50 years. We're the largest in Southwest Florida. We're open access, which means we have no minimum GPA scores or SAT requirements, which is amazing. And we are part of the state college system and participate in the 2+2 program. So that means if you graduate and earn your AA degree from FSW, you can transfer to another institution that's a part of the state college system, and you're guaranteed admission into that institution. We also accept Florida Prepay and Bright Futures. So a little bit more about why we're proud as an institution, and take it away, Laura. Just tell us some information about, I guess, our student-centered and the academic programs that we actually do offer, that you're proud of.
Well, one thing that I definitely like is the smaller class sizes that we have, because I think it gives us an opportunity, and the professors, that if any one of us are having problems or if there's anything in the class that we don't understand, because the class size is so small, they can take that one-on-one attention with you. They can walk you through any problems and any questions that you might have. So that is definitely a plus when looking for a college to go to. It's a very student-centered college, so they definitely want to take the time and make sure that you're actually achieving the goals that you want to achieve. Everybody here is very genuine and wanting to help you and wanting to get you to where you want to go. And that, I think, is very important when you're looking at colleges.
I agree. And what about some of the student life activities and the programs, and a little bit more about like the campus life?
Well, I actually used to live on housing myself, so I can tell you a little bit about student life and activities. Because not only do you have the activities that are on the campus itself, but you also have activities that are in housing. So you kind of get double activities that way, which is a little bit more fun. I know that they've done like pajama parties, ice cream socials. For the Super Bowl, they had like a huge TV put out, and everybody could come out and watch it on the field, which that was one thing that I know a lot of students really loved. So there's always something to do on this campus. You're never going to be bored or just have nothing to do here. You're always going to find something fun to do.
That's excellent. And which degree is for you? FSW offers several different degrees and certificate programs. Our AA, or our Associate of Arts, it guarantees you admission into a state university in Florida. So if you wanted to get a good foundation, educational foundation, take some of like those English classes, math classes, and continue on and get a bachelor's degree, this is a great way to definitely start and a great stepping stone. And then our Associate of Science and the certificate programs that actually go along with a lot of those programs, it guarantees immediate entry into the workforce, and our bachelor's degree, which is our 4-year degree. The other degrees were 2-year degrees. It prepares you for the workforce or for graduate school. So if you wanted to continue on and become a doctor in something or go on and get a master's degree, that's exactly how you could initially start off with that. And of course, all of these degrees can lead to a better future. Now, we offer different programs underneath the different schools and focuses that we actually do offer. So one of the first schools that we have is the School of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Now, if you have any questions regarding any of the programs that fall underneath this, please, by all means, go directly to our website and you can find out an entire list and actually kind of sift through that, see if we do have something that you need. A lot of the programs have alternative links. You can check out more about the program. Also, you can see all the classes that are required for the program. So for the School of Arts, Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, we do offer theater, fine arts, things along those lines, music courses, and different focuses to enrich our souls. And then our School of Pure and Applied Sciences, School of Health Professions, and in that we have 2-year and 4-year degrees. The School of Business and Technology, and we also do have 2- and 4-year degrees under this school as well. And our School of Education, and we only have bachelor's degrees in that because obviously you need that to teach. So who are we? Now, of course, we touched a tiny bit on student life and all of that. Now, throughout all of our different campuses and our Fort Myers campus and online classes, we actually served more than 21,000 students. So there were over 21,000 students that can call themselves FSW students or Buccaneers. Now, of course, in sunny Fort Myers, we had 266 sunny days a year. And of course, what do we do during those sunny days?
We go out and we play sports, definitely. We have a basketball court, we have a volleyball court, we're actually planning the construction of having a gymnasium. I know just from living on housing, a lot of students would get together and they would make their own clubs for like pool, ping pong, stuff like that. So like I was saying before, there's always something to do here. You will never be bored.
And also, the average class size is 22. So to get more to the educational focus, we do have a phenomenal honors program, which supports diving into the academics a tiny bit deeper than obviously you would before. That does encompass an amazing study abroad program and different opportunities to get out, culturally enrich yourself, see what else is out there, and deepen your understanding in not only yourself, but what else is out there in other cultures. With our honors program, it does encompass a scholarship, and we'll talk a little bit more about scholarship and financial aid in a little bit. Of course, our high caliber professors, and do you have anything to say about our professors?
I definitely do. I had the experience, there was a class that I was in where my professor gave me his personal cell phone number, he gave me all of his contact information. He was like, even on Saturdays, you can call me, like, I'm always available. And that's really what you need, you know, especially for myself personally. It's been a few years since I've been in college, so I was kind of worried about, I don't know if I'm up to snuff for this, you know. So it's good to know that you have people that genuinely are here, that care if you pass, they want you to reach their goals. You know, they are here to help you. There's plenty of resources all throughout campus. Everybody here really wants to help you.
All right. And I think the professors do support the small class size, and the small class size supports the professors. Our diversity is an opportunity for students to, get comfortable with the uncomfortable and surround themselves with something different, something that you didn't necessarily grow up with. And I think you learn more about yourself and more about what else is out there. Now, obviously, we have on-campus housing. Our housing facilities are phenomenal. Our residential hall is the nicest residential hall that I've personally ever laid my eyes on. We have a rec room and a fitness center that students can access 24/7. So if you like working out at 3 a.m., go for it. We also have 24-hour security, so it is a very, very safe facility, and we know who's coming and going. Study rooms, computer lab, volleyball, and basketball courts are right outside. So we do support our intramural sports and have that close to where the students are living, so they're not walking all across campus to get to those fields. Now, Miss Laura here, she does live on campus. What is your experience and what do you like about our facilities and living on campus?
Well, I would definitely have to say the amenities are really great. I know one very huge selling point whenever I'm doing tours is that everybody gets so excited over the fact that every apartment has a washer and dryer in it, which I definitely myself was very excited about when I first saw that. Actually, one of the reasons why I chose to go here was I took a tour of the housing, and I really loved it because it was unlike any apartments that I had seen. There's different floor plans and different pricings, which you can find all this information on the website at fsw.edu. And they actually have a virtual tour that you can go through and like videos where you can look at the different apartment styles and everything. But no, I definitely loved my time there, and the housing was great.
And the layouts are available on our website. They are apartment style. Some of the things that they do include that I personally really like is a washer and dryer, which is practically unheard of. They have full-size kitchen, so full-size fridge, stovetop, microwave, garbage disposal, and it does include cable and all that good stuff. Better cable than I have in my own house, so HBO and all of that is included with the price, which financially can be applied towards. And another thing that we may or may not have mentioned is the Buccaneers. So we are bringing back athletics to FSW. So sports are coming back, and we have a new athletic center arriving or being finished being built in fall of 2016. That's going to support our basketball and men and women's basketball and volleyball team. And then in this fall semester, so this August, this month, we have baseball and softball, which is very, very exciting. So students finally have someone to cheer for. So not only can you get involved in intramural sports, but you can also take it to the next level and get involved in our athletics. Are you proud to be a Buccaneer?
Oh, definitely.
Go
Go Bucks.
All right, so I know we mentioned financial aid. Obviously, we do accept and process the FAFSA. So have any of you heard about the FAFSA? I hope so. FAFSA stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, and we listed the website on our little PowerPoint that's attached, and our school code is also listed there. So if you do decide to come to our institution, make sure you list us as one of your schools. You can list up to 10. And grants, scholarships, and loans are all financial aid that is available to you. And if you don't take advantage of it, you are really silly because the funds are out there. So there's state grants, federal grants, and also the most popular, the federal Pell Grant. Then, of course, loans. Keep in mind that you do have to pay back the interest on those, and you do have to pay those back at a later date. And then, of course, we do have our scholarships. So our presidential scholarship, institutional scholarships, Students of Promise, housing, the honors program, fine arts scholarship, and a lot of these applications are available on our website. For our other institutional scholarships that do not require like another application, You fill out one application. That's it, just one simple little application, and you apply yourself for over 200 different scholarships. Last year, we gave out nearly $2 million.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that huge?
That's huge.
All right, so how do you get started at FSW?
Apply!
It's the easiest way. Definitely go to our website. Our website is filled with so many fun facts, requesting information, even setting up a tour, sitting down with an academic advisor, financial aid counselor. There's so many different things that you can do and you can take advantage of. Definitely go ahead and do that as soon as possible. On our admissions website, you will indicate what type of student you are, and based on what type of student you are is going to determine the steps that you need to take in order to become admitted and enrolled. So of course, how do you enroll? Now, all of this is going to cater to the type of student you are. Most of you are going to be first-time in college students. So of course, in that case, you would submit transcripts, your proof of residency if you're an in-state student, online assessments, meet with an advisor, and then register. Now, because we did bring up residency, there is a difference between in-state and out-of-state residency. For an in-state student, it's $111 per credit. That's phenomenal and amazingly affordable. For out-of-state students, it's roughly like $430 some odd dollars per credit hour. So it's a tiny bit more, but when you're school shopping and you're comparing prices and affordability, it's still phenomenal price for an out-of-state student. So how do you get more information? You can visit our website once again and get some information on essentially the college, but also you can contact our admissions team with any questions or concerns, anything we didn't cover today. And if you do have any questions, please by all means go ahead and contact me. Anything else that you want to add, Laura?
All I have to say is that I would definitely suggest booking a tour so I can take you around myself, and definitely just look into everything that you need for the scholarships. It's kind of silly not to. And yeah, definitely come on over. Let us show you around and meet people, experience what the college is like. Definitely.
Wonderful. Thanks, Laura. Thank you.